Hello! Today we're going to be talking about the adjustable sit ski frame here at JS Adaptive Sports. This is a fully TIG welded aluminum frame, and it can adjust at a minimum 15 degrees either way of rise or dump. And I wanted to make sure that y'all understood when you're utilizing this sit ski frame, you knew how to adjust it. So there are 4 bolts at the top, and that's where we're going to start. And it connects the upper frame to the lower section of the frame. So we're going to loosen these. The tools you will need to be able to do that is a 3/16 Allen key and a 7/16 wrench. So there's 4 bolts, right? 1, 2, flip it over, 3, 4. So start by loosening those. And I'm doing this in real time to show y'all, I guess, how long it actually takes. Turn it around. Okay, bolts are loose. Make sure you loosen them enough to where they move. Don't just do a little bit, like actually loosen them. Next thing we're gonna do is pull the pins. There's 4 pins, right? And this is just a little clip. So you pull those, all 4. I understand maybe you just want to raise the front. I still suggest removing all 4 because the way that it slides up and down and the fact that it is made out of aluminum so that it can be as light as possible, there is potential to damage it if you are trying to hit it or jam it in a way that it doesn't want to go. So loosen the top 4 bolts, then pull all 4 of these locking pins. Then what I like to do is, whichever the highest point is, pull it up to that highest point. So if you want to go high in the back and give it a little angle down in the front, right? I like to kind of grab the bottom, grab the middle here, pull up, flip it over, grab the back, pull up, and it'll kind of wiggle and do its own thing, but get it to the highest point that you want it to get to. Make sure you don't force anything. Let it wiggle. It needs to move a little bit. Once you get to that point, it's kind of at its highest point in the back or the front, wherever you need it to be. Then lower the other side. So if I want the front to be down, right, I'll pick up the back and I'll set that here. I don't have any specific measurements in mind. You might, or you might not. Put the pins in at the highest point. Make sure it is level when you're doing this as well. Sometimes it can get tweaked a little bit side to side. But all the holes are drilled to be level. So if it is not level, that means that something is bent or there's a problem. And then adjust the front as need be. Again, like I said, you got to allow it some wiggling room. So while you're doing this, sometimes it helps to hold both sides and kind of do some little pushes, and then it'll loosen up as these slide around. Put the pins back in the front. Once you have whatever angle it is you want or height that you need. And there you go. Last thing you want to do, check it, make sure it looks like it's good in all the directions, side to side, fairly flat angle you want, and then go ahead and tighten those top bolts again. Tighten them back down. All right. Those bolts are tight. Give it a little shake. Make sure the only thing that's making noise is these little guys moving. And then you should be good. Have a seat. Take it for a ski.